But Scourge pushing this tower and push, 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 push. They might even go for the racks actually, since Sentinel better TP back. Their entire team's out of position. See, one thing the TPs, look, one here, one here, one here, one here. You TP far apart because if you all TP the same spot, it takes forever. I'm sure most of you know this, but those of you who do not, I hope you saw on the mini map how they TP'd to 4 separate locations, so they all got there quickly. Very important to do that. If, say, they all TP'd right here, they'd arrive one by one by one, and they'd probably all die one by one by one by one. And it would not have been good. So this Drow is right-clicking the Morphling, but, oh no, the Drow is... Oh shoot, Storm Spirit zips in, and Enigma has ultimated catching quite a few heroes. The puck has fallen down, the Drow is running away, and she has fallen down. The Storm Spirit had to zip himself away to survive. The Morphling zips in for a kill on the Witch Doctor, and that right there is not good, because we might see a base tower push at the 20-minute mark. Or they may just back off. Their creeps are back here. They definitely need the creeps. Morphling is morphling his stats into agility. So despite his low health, he's being very aggressive. Does anyone on his team have a mecha yet? No, no one on his team has a mecha. Actually, I'm confused. How did he heal himself so much? Oh, I guess it just heals himself up. Oh my goodness, the tower push. Morphling is doing so much DPS with 71 agility at the moment. And he has taken out the tower, and now they're going for the racks at the 20-minute mark, and this is painful. I thought this match would be about the Enigma, but again, this match was a baller Morphling who just free farmed against the puck, and wow, I don't know what to say about CH's puck. I mean, he had that one bad death, and they do not get the range racks, but it is the melee racks that counts. And the 20-minute mark has passed a bit, but again, I'll just pause and point out this Morphling does have 135 creep stats, which isn't that impressive. He was up to quite a bit more at just the 16-minute mark, so in the past little bit, he's been rushing and pushing lanes, but his farm is just ridiculous. He has 2,700 gold, so he will be getting another item soon. And compared to him on the other team, there is a Drow Ranger who is just struggling to do DPS, and a Storm Spirit who is struggling to finish a BKB, but his BKB will not help him counter the Morphling. Not at all. I mean, well, it will help a little bit, but the Morphling, they're really, I don't know, they need perhaps stronger AoE damage to take out his illusions and then be able to focus him down. Or this Morphling has won the game. I mean, never before, I think, have I called the game over so early. It is only the 20-minute mark, and the kill count is only 5 to 10 in favor of the Scourge, but Arax is down, and this Morphling with the Aegis even, I feel, is just an insurmountable advantage. And this Enigma also has finished himself up his Blink Dagger. So he is quite capable of initiating fiercely. I think the next team fight we may see a ridiculously baller Blink Enigma ultimate. This Morphling, they are attempting to gank him. Keyword attempt. Because they can kill him once. Can they even kill? Yes, they can kill him once. But can they kill him twice? And as they kill him once, the price they pay... No, they do not lose their Storm Spirit. They manage to kill him once. He's actually being very aggressive. Perhaps a bit too aggressive, this Morphling. Ooh, he just barely survives there. A bit lucky, perhaps. But they score a kill on the puck. And this Morphling he's all strength at the moment. We'll see if he switches back into agility. He still has lots and lots of mana. And they're pushing yet another tower. And wow, just wow. Really, I don't know what to say. This Morphling, I might even... this is just sickening. Never before have I seen a hard carry like Morphling succeed so much in the early game and be so dominant. Well, maybe I have. Maybe I've just forgotten. I mean, but yeah, this is ridiculous. And meanwhile, Scourge has to deal with these ghouls top lane who just aren't giving them as much gold as they should be, and they just take so much time and effort to kill that it's ruining their farm and making them defend while Scourge is pushing yet another tower. And yeah, just wow, 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 wow. This is ridiculous. Morphling, where are you? How much gold do you have is the better question. He has 3,900 gold, so maybe he's saving up for a rapier. Like, if I was owning this much, I might consider it. It's a terrible idea. I mean, rapier is almost always a bad idea when you're winning. it can be a good item if you're behind, and if you die, you lose the game anyway, so why not buy a Rapier? But in this position, it would just be insanely foolish. So Enigma's back here, waiting to blink in case anyone shows up. And if they do clump together and he blinks, it will probably be GG. As the tower is almost dead, and yeah, losing the tower before the team fight is never good. But they still have their tower. Scourge is backing off, probably waiting for the cooldown on Morphling's Manta style, which I cannot tell you how much longer it is, but perhaps 15 more seconds, and they will try again with another Manta. And keep in mind, Lich Alt is, I haven't really seen it in play, but he can be very potent, and I'm not sure how much longer Roshan has to respawn. Perhaps another 3 minutes. I don't think they're going there now. That's another thing I want to mention. And one thing I wish Dota did just by default is that it's important to note the time at which Roshan dies, so you can remember when to go back to kill him again. It really would be nice if there was like a Roshan will respawn in 3 more minutes timer. There is if someone has the Aegis already, but if they don't. And Lich just picked himself up a Ghost Scepter, which really makes him a very robust hero because the Sentinel team is not all that nuke heavy. They do have, actually they are pretty nuke heavy. I'm not sure that Ghost Scepter is the best buy. I think he might have been better off with a Mechanism. But Ghost Scepter is still a fine choice to save his life in case the Drow Ranger is attempting to kill him. And there's Morphling continuing to farm. Farm, farm, farm. What are you going to buy? 4,600 gold. Yeah, 4,600 gold. I'm not sure why he's saving himself up so much. He really should have just bought an Eagle Horn. If he had had an Eagle Horn, they probably would have been able to take out this Rax when they had made that push. Sentinel is trying to push this tower, but they have to TP home. It's sad. They are having difficulty pushing even tier 1 towers. Enigma's Eidolons are just sort of feeding the enemy while doing a bit of damage to the tower. I'm not sure how much damage they did, but it was a little, not insignificant. Sun Illusions are pushing middle. Morphling is just sitting here, daring them to try and mess with them. He says, "Come to me. Come into my web, little fly." So Sentinel Catapult actually finished off the top tower, which is I didn't think it would, but yay for them. Their catapults can push lanes even though they can't. Okay, now come on Enigma, blink ult and let's just end this painful game already. Because Sentinel does have initiation, but if they tried to zip in, it would just be suicide. Okay, Sven has blinked in. Morphling is killing this Drow, who's swapped away by the Vengeful Spirit, but she's died anyways. The Storm Spirit has BKB'd, and he did manage to pick off the Enigma before Enigma black holed him. The Drow Ranger bought back, and the Storm Spirit is zipping away. The Witch Doctor is in full retreat. He has fallen down. The Morphling is just running riot at full health still. He zips right into 3 heroes and doesn't even care. He will Mana Style again in a little bit. He's trying to take out the Rax, all by his lonesome. And he's kind of backing away. His allies are running with him. They're at very low health though. They're all like dead pretty much. The Puck is picking them off one by one by one by one. The Sven will probably die to the Puck, who does have a Blink Dagger. The Morphling should get away no problem. Actually, he may just go for a kill. The Venge swaps him, however, he is quite capable of soloing their team, as his illusions are finishing off the Drow Ranger, whilst Enigma finally gets off a BKB, or a Blink Ult, which hits 2 heroes, and kills them. And Drow Ranger and Storm Spirit need to go back to the fountain to heal up. Meanwhile, Morphling's at full health, and will probably take down this Rax. And he is up to 170 creep stats. So his so he has himself a Ream Sailus, which helps him push a lot, and also helps his mana regen. One thing, he actually bought himself a BKB was the item he chose to purchase with his ridiculous gold, which is, I guess, a good choice. Storm Spirit has zoomed in and BKB'd, and Enigma's ultimate was on cooldown, unfortunately for him, and Morphling is just choosing to back away. But yes, again, so Sentinel still has this top lane to deal with. These ghouls are a pain in the ass, and Roshan is back up. So I feel that after Scourge picks off this quick Roshan kill, they will be in quick position to end this game. Because if they give the Roshan to their Morphling, I do not feel that Sentinel team is capable of killing this Morphling twice. Killing him once is difficult enough. His hero kills are not that impressive. He is 2-0 in 6, but his farm is ridiculous, and his tower stats, he has last hit 3 towers, so he has quite a bit of gold from that. In combination with the fact that they've lost some base towers, so he is just filthy dirty rich. And is he going to take the Aegis? He drops, what did he drop? He dropped a bottle? I'm not sure what he dropped. And is he going to buy an Eagle Horn, perhaps? He has just so many items. He gets rid of his Ring of Basilius. And I hope he's not setting himself a full butterfly. I'm not even going to check, because it would be too disgusting to see. I will just remain clicked on him and see what shows up on him. But it will probably be Repugnant, Revolting, Reviling. There's another 3 R's. No, it was 3 D's before. I'm going to have a little alliteration theme going today. Okay, he's just picked himself up an Eagle Horn. So thank goodness it is not a complete butterfly. But Manta, BKB, Eagle Horn, 30 minutes in, plus your Treads, Wand, Aegis is pretty baller. And I had thought that the last push would have ended things, but this next push surely must end things. Sentinel, I don't even think they know what to do. I'm not sure what they should do. There is very little they can do. They're just so far behind that they're forced to play defensively while they have a lane down. They could go for an all-in mid-push and just hope for the best. But that's the sort of thing that might work against, like, I would recommend that if you were playing a pub game against unorganized opponents, because they might fuck up the defense and just die one by one by one. But that would not work against a higher quality team. Really, I don't know. They're not trying anything. I think they probably should have just put out the GG, but I guess they're just hoping. Even Lion has a BKB 30 minutes in, and they're just Cosmodans going off all over the place. Morphlings BKB'd, Storm Spirits BKB'd. I don't see where Enigma is. Did he die? There's Enigma. And he is blinked in. He BKBs, which hits the Drow. And so she is going to go down in a moment. And the Lion is finishing off the Morphling. And the Rax is about to die. And the GG calls are out, and people are leaving, and that is the game. And wow, I apologize that the game was, I don't feel it was that interesting of a game, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways. I will probably upload it. One thing I want to mention is I'm hoping, cross fingers, that I managed to upload this in 720p. That was kind of the other purpose of this replay. I was seeing if I could do high resolution recording, so I'm hoping for the best. And yes, I was hoping that this game would show how Enigma was baller, but no, this game was just Puck failing and his team not ganking the Morphling, and the Morphling spinning out of control. And that is all. This again was a game between LGD SGTY going against NIRVANA China and the CREG, and this was game 2 of a, I think, 3-game series between the two, so there is still a game 1 and maybe even a game 3. But that is all. Thank you for watching.